sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Heward. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so...
Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. Xavier Gipson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out, an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
From the 28. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And the sack forces him now tough on third down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. To the sideline, caught by Lazard. It's a New York touchdown! The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Folk with a point after. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Ty Johnson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Play action now with Allen. Launch this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
On fourth down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. Can Awangu will handle this return for the Jets. Escapes a defender. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
First and 10 at the Bills' 49-yard line.
The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and might even hear a few birds.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Fields taking it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw for Fields. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
From the 19. The Bills getting close, and they take it down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. The kick by Folk is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. First toe of the game for James Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 43. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Bills.
Allen setting up play action. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Allen on the play action. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
10 yards on the play. That's another.
On first down, Allen hits his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
James Cook. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's on target to Moore. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Here's a screen for Cook. Has room into the secondary, and he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Gibson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Bills will take over with the football just outside the 30.
Well, they threw an extra defensive back or two, but they were hoping for an outcome just like this. That dime defense put bodies everywhere. No matter where the throw went, there was a defender around who could have tried making a play on it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Allen fires out wide, complete. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You could just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. This makes it up to the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
It's kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Now here he goes. The field slides down safely as he picks up the 1st.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jets.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 14-10 our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Fields out of the gun. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Hall running between the tackles. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They give on second to Hall. Room to run inside the 20. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
17 yards. First down, Jets.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the counter, Hall. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets take a second quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets push their lead to 3. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Allen setting up to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Jets out to begin another drive. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
This is Hall. Runs through midfield. And he's brought down at the 44. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
First down, Jets.
Play action, Fields. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He'll step up, and there he goes. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Cut near the goal line. And in, touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Folk with a point after. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now we got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. They've got first down from the 31. Now Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing here, Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Jets, down receiver Garrett Wilson, back out to take possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Throwing on first down, Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Complete to Josh Reynolds. No gain on the play.
Fields now on 3rd. Buying some time left. He's running for it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. First down, ball at the 36.
And the Jets first down.
Running this with Hall. Takes it a one-stop. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down, Jets.
They go right back to Hall. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Hall once more. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Williams on the stop. Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Jets. Behind the sticks on 3rd and 13. Now Fields. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 22 yards. First down, New York.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Hall. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Quan Jones with the tackle on that play. Bills crowding their passing lanes. They've got a dime look here on 3rd down. Fields to throw it. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. The kick by Folk is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. It's his running back. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime.
A 6-yard
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills.
Allen now on first down. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He takes it down to the 33. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
4 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, Allen. Caught by the open man. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Buffalo.
So well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
That's good for a
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Allen to throw. This one's quickly to Shakir. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third down. Jets are in a dime set. 6 defensive backs out there. Working from the gun. It's Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. They're up now, ready to punt it. Brad Robbins will kick it away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. Third down. Here's Fields to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Juke the defender. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. second
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down.
Allen on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Jets offense now set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. Oh, Fields loses it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. It's a cut to the right sideline. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with 1st and goal. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Now, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. They did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And this has to be a touchdown, Brock. They're taking the field 1st and goal from the 5. Throwing now, following the turnover. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it! 3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Cook, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Gibson now to return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They send the tight end in motion left. They start the drive with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Fields out of the gun. Finds the in route complete. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Play action now with Allen.
at the 27.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Pressure coming, it's Allen. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
10 more yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Here's
second and 10 now from the 36.
Incomplete. It leads to second.
Here's Allen. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Throwing here, Allen. Big strike here to Moore. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get 6 points for themselves.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they're unable to connect.
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills take the lead on that successful kick. Pass now to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They'll start this one out with Hall. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Hall gets it again on second down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, New York.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Fields on third. Escapes his grasp. Their punter making his way out now. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away.
Brings up fourth down.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. The offense returning to the field now as we go look at their wideouts. And that last impressive touchdown drive, I'll have to see if they can repeat that. They're backed up again to start this one. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
The 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
From the 17. Connects on the crosser. We will not get any further progress already. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. It's the Bills with the ball, trying to keep their postseason run going. On first down, Allen has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 3.
To throw again, it's Allen. Avoids some trouble there. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Punting unit out now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, and you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10. Here's Fields. He keeps it and takes off. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Christian Benford on the stop. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, the Jets.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first down. Fields. A crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Shane Thompson. And the Bills bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Cook trying this one up the gut. Jukes one defender. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Allen on the play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7 at the Jets' 39-yard line.
They'll run it with Cook. Escapes a defender. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
That's good for a Bills. First down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got it near the 10. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
4 yards. That's another Bills.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up second.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Moore. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills parlay the interception into points. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills blow their lead to 8. Bass now to kick this away. Gibson now to return. Jukes out of one stop. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jets out to begin another drive. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, it's all. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They bring Wilson in motion right. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Run out of the pistol with Hall. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Trying again following the sack. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll throw it. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets down by only 2 in the 4th.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to...
This play going under review by the officials.
Biggest play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this. He did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All or nothing, they'll run it. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. 33. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills set to take over offensively. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. Here's Cook. Duke the defender. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. The Jets take their first time out. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Again, it's Cook. Jukes one defender. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Another one for Cook. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Cook on the handoff. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills up by just a couple of points. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now it's Cook. Escapes a defender. And he has the Bills the 1st down. And that Brock should clinch them this win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's going to pass it here. Finds his fullback. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to roll. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He's down to a knee, and they've done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo.